Corruption is a vile disease that sucks and drains the health out of something good. Corruption in society is an evil moral infection that keeps community in the state of perpetual sickness. Corruption is a moral virus. It's so potent it leaves its host sick, lethargic, and unable to realize and accomplish all that a well person can. Where corruption thrives, poverty and not prosperity thrives. Wealth is
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again. What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, eat no at you. COVID money, miss away, eat the yellow rat you. Use the youth, the money, waste for most mantis statue. Say me like a cash, but they got enough, they got you. Take this bit of money, got and say that it's not you. One day the man above end up, him a got up. Too much eating at the kitchen, some a fly well like a patu. When singers and DJs and social media's coming at you. It burn me 300% raise. It burn me garbage pile up the day. It burn me give the teacher them raise. It burn me I see corruption face. It burn me mash down the people them house. It burn me every day appear arms out. It burn me appear money them a thief. It burn me and them a sell out the beach. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again.
Good afternoon, family. My mobile, media road. I hope you guys can hear me clearly. You guys are here, the eye. Yes, guys. Well, TVJ. Good afternoon, family. TVJ interview the owner of the aircraft for coming to Jamaica space illegally according to the news. So what may I gather from the interview with the boss, the airline company boss, he's furious. He must say him people shouldn't be held in Jamaica and it is costing them a lot of money, you know, in a million, to charter a plane to cover them trip. So the plane should have drop off at Jamaica, then get them 14 hours rest, and then head on to Havana, Cuba, pick up passengers that are waiting for them to go on about their business. And they are saying that what Jamaica government is doing, that's what he's saying, that what the Jamaica government is doing might be breaking international laws. When I hear me, guys? Yeah, man. So that's what I say. So me have a look at this news. I know me follow that story now. Me give the latest update. They say these people are to depart Jamaica today. And I read for you this morning where them say where them at. You know the Gleaner said that they are going to Nicaragua. May I already tell you again what Nicaragua is all about. Nicaragua is flagged by the US for human trafficking. And they fail to do anything to stop human trafficking in Nicaragua. May I also tell you about Puerto Rico. May I also tell you about Honduras. Anywhere along that line, them people are go, they are heading to the US. So these Indians, them not come to stay at Jamaica. Let me read the latest. Let me listen to the latest news, guys. Let's say we listen. This is the latest news on it. May I just try to get the latest news and give you guys. Maybe you are going.
And a special welcome to the folks watching on OneSpotMedia.com. First up this evening, a response from the Ministry of National Security to a TVJ News exclusive about the status of over 200 Indian nationals who arrived in the country last week. It's been revealed that they are scheduled to leave in a matter of hours. Our reporter Dwayne Anderson has been following the story and now joins us live. Dwayne?
Right, thank you, Archibald. So what do we know at this point?
Guys, you can't hear? Can you hear? Because we're kind of mobile, you know. And if you can't hear, it makes sense. We play it until we get back into the studio. Can you hear this, guys? Can you hear the report from TVJ?
Well, first of all, a total of 253 individuals arrived in the island on the chartered flight. That number includes the crew members. Now, pictures we saw late Monday afternoon showed these passengers lining up in the pre-boarding area at the Norman Manley International Airport. They were taken back to the airport to be sent home tonight. The Ministry of National Security said Monday's activities at the airport were part of the finalization of arrangements for their departure. The government says the cost of their accommodation and return will be the responsibility of the charter company and not the government of Jamaica. But for many observers, their departure does not mean the end of the matter. And many of the outstanding questions were put to the Ministry of National Security, which admitted that the flight which arrived in Jamaica on Thursday, May 2, received the requisite approvals for operating from the Jamaica Civil Aviation Authority. We also spoke exclusively with the managing director of the airline company. His company owns the plane that flew the chartered flight into Jamaica.
Until the very day, I don't know. The citizens we had on board do not require a visa for Jamaica. We brought them there in good intentions, and also to pick them up with good intentions. They were then refused. Until the very day, we do not have a statement from the Jamaican authority why we are being detained or why we are being delayed to leave again. This is unacceptable. And
yeah, you hear that? Now you are going, why are we being detained? Remember the Minister of National Security come out yesterday and tell us that the plane landed legally. Jamaica, that's why I say I don't understand what I want. If them a tell like something not right. The Minister of National Security statement is that the plane landed legally. And I keep telling you guys on my platform that, impound something that is legal. So you hear them out of the boss mouth. They like TVJ get a hold of him. And this is the boss of the airline company. Him attack. Say him don't know why. Him not get a written statement from the Jamaican government as to why them impound the plane. So you hear him attack. So how is it the plane come in legally? How is it the plane have the documents it need to land? Remember them telling you, in a Chang statement, say they never have certain documents, but however, them, like them generate them at Jamaica and them make sure so them have the documents. So now, hear the boss and now again, who do you believe? The boss or not believe Chang? Something the right people. Too much gray areas in this stuff. Because number one, the plane did it from Thursday. We just hear about it yesterday. I don't know how TVJ get a hold of it and dash it a road, and we get it and we fling it a road. So now, Chang come out yesterday and say, boy, the plane land legally. They never have certain documents, blah, blah, blah. However, the government helped them to get the documents, boom, 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 and the plane is good. Nothing to see here. Now we hear the boss. So the lies are come home to roast. Make we continue.
Director of the airline company. His company owns the plane that flew the chartered flight into Jamaica.
Until the very day, I don't know. The citizens we had on board do not require a visa for Jamaica. We brought them there in good intentions and also to pick them up with good intentions. They were then refused. Until the very day, we do not have a statement from the Jamaican authority why we are being detained or why we are being delayed to leave again. This is unacceptable, and we have still, up to the very time, received no explanation what is going on. And initially the flight, and I think this caused some hesitation, the flight was to go there, drop off the passengers, the crew does 14 hours rest, then we would have gone ferry flight to Havana, ferry, as I said, empty, to Havana. We have some passengers waiting there since a week now to be picked up and to be brought back to their destination, and then we would have returned to pick up these passengers again and flown them back. This was our itinerary.
He also feels the Jamaican government breached international law when they impounded the plane on the tarmac at the Norman Manley International Airport in Kingston, and it is costing them a lot of money.
We had to subcharter several aircraft to cover the schedule of aircraft, which cost us millions of dollars. Well, more than 1%. We normally calculate in dollars, but well over $1 million.
The Jamaican authorities, while not responding to the airline's boss, say they were alerted to the operation of the flight based on what appeared to be anomalies and missing details from its initial permit application. Additionally, the authorities indicated there were 2 passengers on the flight who did not appear on the passenger manifest. This led to investigations by PICA, and based on those checks, the decision was taken by immigration officials not to grant the passengers leave to land in Jamaica. But concerned Jamaicans are asking, why were the passengers then allowed to roam the streets of downtown Kingston given all the red flags? Our news center captured images of them shopping, sightseeing, and enjoying downtown Kingston on Sunday. The government said they were to be under police guard, but we did not see any police officers with them. The Ministry of National Security, in response to why they were allowed to leave the airport's precincts, explained that given the duration of the flight, as well as civil aviation regulations for the minimum rest period, they decided it was impractical to have the passengers wait in the plane or at the airport. They were therefore allowed to leave the airport on humanitarian grounds and go to Rock Hotel in downtown Kingston, where they had reservations. No, the matter doesn't quite end there. We were also reliably informed by our sources that members of this group of Indian nationals were attempting to enter Jamaica from as far back as September 2023. Now, the real reason for it.
You hear that? So members of this group been trying to come to Jamaica as far as September 2023. So it is not about this Indian celebration that is coming on in Jamaica. What I see here, them use the smoke and the cloud of this Indian celebration to run a smuggling operation. So with this Indian plane full of Indian coming to Jamaica, who know what them tell the other immigration authorities in other countries when they come through? They might say, well, boy, we go to Jamaica to this Indian celebration. Oh, ironic at this time, right to the Indian celebration, them a pop up at Jamaica. You understand me? So let's rule that out. It's not about the Indian celebration. What is going on here, people? I believe it's a human trafficking ring. I read for you guys. I tell you how it works. Nicaragua, Honduras, Puerto Rico, by boat to Florida, picked up, go to states with sanctuary cities, New York, California. When these guys end up in these cities, then get full-time work, they'll get a driver's license, they'll get a good job. And these guys are not no construction worker like we read in the Gleaner this morning. In the Gleaner, it said they'll be going out to Nicaragua to work on construction site. Indians do not work on construction site. They don't. They don't. They really don't. And on top of that, Nicaragua is a place that is flagged by the US for human trafficking and being lax on the laws. Let's continue.
Their interest in Jamaica is not clear at this time, but at that time, our sources say tourism officials were told they said they wanted to visit Jamaica for quote-unquote tourism purposes. Now, the tourism ministry, after making checks, detected what it called red flags and said that type of entry was a no-go on their part. Now, we were also told the Indians that reached out to a Jamaican sportsman to lobby the Jamaican government on their behalf for entry. However, the red flag...
Only you said it's a thing a big. That India will lobby the government for their entry. So they want Indians to lobby the country so that people could enter. So from last year, 2023, they want to come in. Didn't I tell you that last year, December 2023, 300 Indians were held up in France airport. France did not let them out of the airport. They changed operation at the airport. They put up tarpaulin over one window, give them a little privacy. I read they were held on the plane during the daytime with police watch around the plane. At nighttime, them coming at the airport, they were in there, them sleep on cots. They are allowed showers and food and can use the bathroom. Yeah. And they were there for 3 to 4 days, my people, and them send them back. France did not let them continue on their journey to the country that I'm telling you that them going to go work on construction site. I want to read that the Gleaner. France send them back. That's what happened. Let's continue listening what his brother say. So.
Kingston, where they had reservations. No, the matter doesn't quite end there. We were also reliably informed by our sources that members of this group of Indian nationals were attempting to enter Jamaica from as far back as September 2023. Now, the real reason for their interest in Jamaica is not clear at this time, but at that time, our sources say tourism officials were told they said they wanted to visit Jamaica for quote-unquote tourism purposes. Now, the tourism ministry, after making checks, detected what it called red flags and said that type of entry was a no-go on their.
Hold on. If that type of entry was a no-go from last year when they get checked, why would they allow it this year? Did they fine-tune the arrangement by greasing palms according to Bamba? How is it they were allowed to come into the country now? Last year, they said it's a no-go, you know. It was flagged, right? Them said they want to come in. Remember, it was last year, December, because people, there's a smuggling ring going on from India to the West, yeah. You hear me? They might go to the US, some of them might go to Canada, yeah? And they might use Haiti. They was using Haiti, so Haiti airport locked down now, so I don't know if they decide to jump over here, so. But you hear them say they want to come here from last year, they contact the government. But listen what I go on to people, so they might lobby, they might try to lobby the government to come in. So, me don't know if the government bite the bait. Kabamba said they must seek out crooked immigration officials in the countries where them go in, grease them palm and go through. This is a multi-billion-dollar smuggling operation.
Jamaica from as far back as September 2023. Now, the real reason for their interest in Jamaica is not clear at this time, but at that time, our sources say tourism officials were told they said they wanted to visit Jamaica for quote-unquote tourism purposes. Now, the tourism ministry, after making checks, detected what it called red flags and said that type of entry was a no-go on their part. Now, we were also told the Indians that reached out to a Jamaican sportsman to lobby the Jamaican government on their behalf for entry.
They reach out to a Jamaican sportsman. I wonder who is this sportsman? To lobby the government for their entry. They reached out, the Indians. Do we have an Indian sportsman in Jamaica? I don't know. Let's ask. Do we have an Indian sportsman? Because I'm thinking if Indian going to reach out to somebody, they might be reaching out to their own. I might be wrong, you know. But me just say, do we have an Indian sportsman in Jamaica? Comment section, talk to me. I don't know everything, you know. Do we have an Indian sportsman in Jamaica? Remember them reach out to them, you know, to try to lobby the government for them come through here. I want to know. This is the normal, no, people. The normal thing I go on, you know. Chang keep on mentioning over and over, say them that the airline I pay for them stay, like, since them I pay for them stay, that's okay. Like, we're stupid. Now, sir, you know, stop yourself. And I stop, and I say stop. This needs investigation. May I ask, is there an Indian sportsman in Jamaica? Because I reach out to a sportsman and my investigative head, I tell myself, Indian I reach out to nobody, them I reach out to the one of them owner, you know, somebody who remember them know how the Bamba teach them how to identify crooked immigration, passport and airport agents. And also teach them how to pay them cash. Bamba also teach them. So when I said Bamba is a brother who is a human trafficker, right? He might traffic Indians from India to the United States. Bamba, that's the guy. And he got busted, right? And was sent to Puerto Rico because I just haven't shipped the people them through. But he also pled guilty, you know, get a plea deal. So the feds gave him a plea deal and Bamba blew the horn, he whistled. So Bamba is the one who told how the operation work. Bamba is the one who said that him have illegal Jamaican documents to travel and do financial business in a Jamaica. This is a human trafficker. So him in a Puerto Rico and him get a deal. So I don't know if he come out of jail already. I never do no research on that. If you go to jail or the plea deal, chop him some time or what, I'm still there behind bars. But however, Bamba have co-conspirators all over. You got Inchman working all over in the Caribbean. It's a web of them. So any country that they go to, them have people there waiting there on them. You know, chaperone, smugglers, they are met in every country. Bamba would have gone to Dubai. All these country people, all them places, Bamba got to go meet them right back to the Caribbean. Everywhere them stop, anywhere them lay over, you'd have the smugglers there with them. I'm thinking them and make sure say them stay in line and nobody not reach one place and then them veer off gone somewhere. Do you understand? So every country them reach, them meet them. Bamba is a big guy in the business who have a lot of people who work under him. Him organize, him call the shot, he direct Bamba who's in prison. And I don't know if him come out. So what happened is that Bamba would have directed other people working under him, co-conspirators in the Caribbean, what to do and him direct operation. Bamba would have gone to Dubai to meet these people and his co-conspirators all the way to the Caribbean. Take them to Puerto Rico where them have a house. There in Puerto Rico, them have a house where they like a waiting area. It's like a springboard from Puerto Rico to America in boats. As I read for you, the boat is painted black. You know, sometimes old boat and stuff like that. Take away the people in passport, sometimes physically assault them on the journey. Take out them passport, no threats and all that. Take them to Florida. Bamba also have the contact in America to get them fake documents so them can get jobs. So the job don't stop there for Bamba. It seems as if his contacts is all the way from India straight to America where you get them jobs and all these things, fake documents. Yeah, and fake work permit to go through immigration so they could get them thing to come over here. That's Bamba for you. Yeah, Bamba is also the man where have links and contacts at Jamaica. That the part that me eye open wide. Cause Bamba have travel Jamaica travel documents and he said fake documents. I read fake documents and documents to also do business. 2017, Bamba went to prison. So the show must go on because Bamba have a lot of operatives. And if Bamba have a contact in Jamaica and a connection in Jamaica, this is big money. So even from behind bars, you can be making money. But like I said, he pled guilty and get him a plea bargain. Him tell about the whole operation. Him tell about the Jamaican, how the Jamaica thing stay. Him also tell the feds how him teach the Indians when they come through how to deal with immigration, how to identify crooked immigration, and also how to pay them. You can't just go up to somebody and try to buy them out. You have to know how to identify one. And also, when you identify one, if you want to bite the bait, you have to also know how to give them cash. So I teach them how, I don't know if I have to squeeze it, hold it under the table, put it between your passport, I don't know what happened. But Bamba would have taught them that. So if Bamba taught them that, I would think that's this model other co-conspirators be using. And if them using the same model, I'm telling you, the same thing I go on. Even if Bamba is behind bars, I'm not sure of that because he pled guilty and get a plea deal. Prison of Puerto Rico. I don't know if him buy him way out of the prison because he tell the Indians how to buy them way so they could get to come out of the airport in some unusual way. Just like we say at Jamaica, a very suspicious way of coming out of the airport. A different channel from everybody. And we are questioning how them get for a walk around like you're in the news right now. Downtown, all them people get for walk around. So that's, money according to what I was reading about Bamba. He was telling the feds about everything. So Bamba is a known trafficker, big time trafficker from India to America. He trafficked over 400 people. He said 3 years from 2016 to 2019, his main source of income was human trafficking. That's what Bamba said. From 2013 to 2016, something like that, a 3-year period. He said his main source of income was trafficking. So him take this thing serious. And he also went and met, I read for you, 15 immigrants who him a traffic. Him go meet them personally. Like I said, them go meet them people. Them go into the country where they at as them land. You have handlers there right there for them. In Jamaica, there was a bus that was sent for them. The bus that was sent for them was telling immigration that Them come to visit Bob Marley. Yeah, you may say there's a tour company in Jamaica come for them, you know. They've said a tour bus company in Jamaica for them at the airport, telling immigration that these guys come to Jamaica to tour Bob Marley Museum, Emancipation Park. One more. Wait name again. Bob Marley Museum, Emancipation Park, and one more spot. I forgot people. 3 little spots in Devon House. Devon House, Emancipation Park, and Bob Marley Museum. That's why them come to Jamaica to tour. Them are tourists. But Jamaican authorities say that they only have, credential for 1 day. So right there, authorities should have sent them back. Right there, so you can't pass through nowhere. So regardless of what Jamaica say, if I'm come to your country, I have a credential for 1 day, and at 5 days, them are 6 days, them are stay there for. How are your people? Nobody not play with nobody in the world. Our France never play with them, and them have babies, and them have female. Them have babies in France up to 21 months old, and them have to sleep on cot. The whole of them have to bungle up, and France put a big old tapal in just to give them a little privacy. Then they on a plane and come in at the place, come sleep at night time, and them have baby in that instance. So when I look at a big old strong healthy man, them come to Jamaica, like the government soft out and sorry for them. But that lady said, I'm a program this morning. The lady said this man, like big money runs, so them have to treat them nice. There is a ring, people. There's a smuggling ring. These guys are not going to Jamaica. I am not saying that you don't have them coming to Jamaica because they're free for all. Trust me. I believe the Chinese and Indians, they are Jamaica illegally by the wagga load. But this right here, because there's a pattern. It just happened in France, 300 of them. You see the pattern, kind of same kind of airline and everything. And them drop in France, 300 of them. But France authorities deal with it differently. We don't hear about humanitarian, nothing when they are protect with country. They are protecting national security. They are protecting their health also. Yeah? So France deal with it different, people. But Jamaica choose to set them through. So I don't know if the teaching of Bamba affected, the team. So that's why they have them free pass and come out of airport some very suspectful way, some different way from everybody else. That's why we are questioning if they don't have the credentials to come to Jamaica. I send them back, man. For all I know is that immigration officer, if they suspect anything, you're not going through. You're not going through. If you tell them one lie, you're not going through. You're not going through. You're not going through. But these guys were equipped with information that the smugglers give them. They know exactly at Jamaica where they might go. And I read for you in this Gleaner this morning that they are going to Nicaragua. They are heading to Nicaragua. And I told you, Nicaragua, what them up to. They are flagged by the US for not doing anything to stop human trafficking. So you can imagine how much of a youth of Jamaica end up through them place there and everybody look over the next side. So these guys are ready in the Gleaner this morning. So said, so done. I've been doing my video since yesterday. And then we do my local investigation. I learn about Bamba. And and the role in play. And tell the US, the feds about the plea deal. Department of Justice website, we get it from people. US Department of Justice. That's where we get to learn about Bamba. Yeah? And the type of person Bamba is. So that's why we get to look on this whole smuggling operation and say this is bigger. And I told you yesterday, I read about it. The route them take, the Puerto Rico, the Honduras, the Nicaragua. And how much Nicaragua is on a red flag for the US because this is what they do based on their lacks in visa restrictions. Me read all of them there. So these guys really not come to stay in Jamaica. They might head to sanctuary states where have sanctuary cities, New York, California, San Francisco, them place there. How did them go? Where ICE hard to deport them back. And once these guys, let me tell you, they took in the Gleaner wrote that they are going to Nicaragua, go work on construction site. That should be another red flag to immigration in Jamaica and send them asses back. You see all this nonsense along the way, people. Them tell Jamaicans say, come me sit in the paper this morning in the Gleaner. I'm reading for you this morning. That they are going to Nicaragua, go work on construction site. Big lie. Indians do not work on construction site. Big red flag that, you know. Indians do not work on construction site. So for them, for me to sit on the paper, it look like it's something that them tell immigration. That they are heading to Nicaragua to work on construction site, and don't know say Indian no work on construction site. They are techie. Them boy they are techie with a little backpack. And they travel very light. Me not be dead if you know. Them boy they travel light. They probably barely have no carry on. Probably just them backpack. Me know them youth, me know them roll. Yeah? Them not carrying a big old logo people. They are packing very light. Me know them. The most thing they might have on them laptop, because they don't care about smelling green. So they might just pack very light. So they might head to California, a place I know very well. Head to a place in Fremont, go check out them place in San Jose. Them can't live in Silicon Valley, too expensive right now for them. They must live all about the Bay Area and try to find a job because they're techie. They probably know to make app and all them things. They're very useful to the tech industry in Silicon Valley. And they will hire them over there. They will go to California and get driver's license. You know what I say? Sanctuary cities, eh? They will go there and get them driver's license in California, as illegal as them is. They will start work and make big money as techies. So me, I tell you them boy, Indian full of them techies. Stay there. So them youth are not come to stay at Jamaica. Them not stay there. I'm not saying that others don't come and stay right now, because me, I tell you, say them there. Illegal. Me have to ask a question because the border is porous. So therefore, you must have other people come in and decide to stay there. Family have business and live there. They might come stay there. Government weak when it comes to security. But these set of guys is 240, 250 odd. It's the same pattern that they use in Paris in December, last December. And the same pattern they use again. The flight crew in Paris, they were questioned. They were held by the authorities, were questioned and let go. In Jamaica situation here, now we hear the boss, so like say, them detain everything and lock down everything and things don't sound good. And they hear my make nice. You see it? So, the boss of the airline, you hear him make nice, because TVJ reach out to him with the interview, because TVJ is following up the story and then break it out. Then bust it out loud. So we could check a little bit more up again as so I go on him. We put it back.
He also feels the Jamaican government breached international law when they impounded the plane on the tarmac at the Norman Manley International Airport in Kingston, and it is costing them a lot of money.
We had to subcharter several aircraft to cover the schedule of aircraft, which cost us millions of dollars. Well, no, 1%. We normally calculate in dollars, but well over $1 million.
The Jamaican authorities, while not responding to the airline's boss, say they were alerted to the operation of the flight based on what appeared to be anomalies and missing details from its initial permit application. Additionally, the authorities indicated there were 2 passengers on the flight who did not appear on the passenger manifest. This led to investigations by PICA, and based on those checks, the decision was taken by immigration officials not to grant the passengers leave to land in Jamaica. But concerned Jamaicans are asking, why were the passengers then allowed to roam the streets of downtown Kingston given all the red flags? Our news center captured images of them shopping, sightseeing, and enjoying downtown Kingston on Sunday. The government said they were to be under police guard, but we did not see any police officers with them. The Ministry of National Security, in response to why they were allowed to leave the airport's precincts, explained that given the duration of the flight, as well as civil aviation regulations for the minimum rest period, they decided...
Lie! All France never get in that they break there. All France never make them slide. It seems like through civil aviation laws and rules and regulation is loose at Jamaica. All France, big old France, never make them leave the airport. All France keep them there, investigate them. France investigate at 300 of them. Look at this, people. Look at the difference. I told you, their chaperone, their handlers were in Jamaica. That's how they work. If Bamba, the big top guy, can go meet 15, just 15, and watch him money and make sure say money all right. You think say Bamba or his associates would have gone to meet 250 out of them? That's bigger money. So the chaperone them in Jamaica. Well, I know that. Okay. The 300 that landed, the 300 Indian that landed in Paris, in France rather, last December. Them keep them at the airport, like me say, them leave. Strictly straight dig up and questioning. Guess what the authorities get out of that? Out of questioning, them people, them get the 2 smugglers who were traveling with them. Did Jamaican authorities do that? Because I know that these guys are traveling with them. I know that. You don't leave your herd, your cattle. This is big money. You don't want nobody jump ship. You want to keep everything in order. Probably take the travel document and all these things they do to them people. People, I want to understand how them things work. Eh? Threatening family back in India and all them things there. I really talk me, I make it up. So these guys now left them cattle. So that's why I know, say, them have the handlers in Jamaica, them smugglers was right there. But Jamaican authorities put the whole of them in our hotel. All together, so easily for them handler to get everybody in one place to give them a briefing. To tell them what to do on the next leg of this journey to get to the United States. Do you understand what Carlos is saying? Yeah? Them handlers have to be there in Jamaica. In Paris, the investigation led them to the arrest of 2 smugglers. So in the 300 people, them investigate and dig out 2 smugglers out there. In Jamaica, we have almost the same amount, but we know that at least 2 smugglers did it with them. Because Bamba Sem have Jamaica credential or to do finance out there and travel. So we know say there's a link in Jamaica. Because them say when they're traveling out of the country, different countries, you try link up how to identify crooked immigration authorities. Yeah? So me not talk about the little people them we work at the airport. Them would let them people out. You gotta take bigger people to tell them to leave the airport, to kick down gate and fence and wall for them. So have them a tour downtown. So the Minister of National Security tell we say, all type of ramba damba lamba, but we don't understand why them they are road. Look what Paris did and look what we did. Go figure. So these guys come to go to, I read for you yesterday, me already tell you what time it is yesterday. This morning me wake up, let me see the green and put Nicaragua. All right, me already know about that already, man. I didn't rule them take, man. And they go tell Uno say, come and see it at the greener. So basically I want them to tell Jamaican authorities that they might go to Nicaragua, go work on construction site. Indians don't work on construction site. And straight to New York and California and them places, they might go get in a techie business. Because when they go to Sanctuary City, them can't get job, them can't get driver's license, they can't get everything. And if they are going there with the skill of a technique, of a geek, a techie, people, in no time them rich at California. What me say? I repeat, in no time them rich at California, because Silicon Valley, I wait for a plane load of people academia in the tech. It must think I like that until stay there. You think I like? All right. People, the tech firm will even try to make them get them documents too. They will even help them. People have seen cases where this tech firm, if you're a good techie, they want you. They will try to help you get the documents, people. How are you? Yeah, man, and enough people, Facebook might get the documents, man. Bring it out of the country. Yeah, man. Let me finish listening to this news.
Civil aviation regulations for the minimum rest period, they decided it was impractical to have the passengers wait in the plane or at the airport. They were therefore allowed to leave the airport on humanitarian grounds and go to Rock Hotel in downtown Kingston, where they had reservations. No, the matter doesn't quite end there. We were also reliably informed by our sources that members of this group of Indian nationals were attempting to enter Jamaica from as far back as September 2023. Now, the real reason for their interest in Jamaica is not clear at this time, but at that time, our sources say tourism officials were told they said they wanted to visit Jamaica for quote-unquote tourism purposes.
Whatever.
Now, the tourism ministry, after making checks, detected what it called red flags and said that type of entry was a no-go on their part. Now, we were also told the Indians had reached out to a Jamaican sportsman to lobby the Jamaican government on their behalf for entry.
Yeah.
However, the red flags, which included questionable security background of some of the individuals, meant the matter was not pursued.
What?
Now, our sources say the tourism ministry is therefore shocked that they eventually made it to Jamaica this year. Archibald.
So,
You hear that? The sportsman, Lord God. They get red flag last year. So the sportsman is shocked that them end up in a Jamaica this year. Look at that. Hold on, let me back up a little bit more, man. Because I hear that just a little bottom part a little bit more. Hold on there.
They said they wanted to visit Jamaica for quote-unquote tourism purposes. Now, the tourism ministry, after making checks, detected what it called red flags and said that type of entry was a no-go on their part. Now, we were also told the Indians had reached out to a Jamaican sportsman to lobby the Jamaican government on their behalf for entry.
Yeah.
However, the red flags, which included questionable security background of some of the individuals, meant the matter was not pursued. Now, our sources say the tourism ministry is therefore shocked that they eventually made it to Jamaica this year.
Towards the ministry.
Archibald.
so still several questions to be answered. Dwayne Anderson covering that story. Over to you, Janella.
People, see what I'm going there? So from last year, they want to come here. Because there's a ring. There's a human trafficking ring going on, people, from India to the US, Canada, all them places. And these are the easy places for them go. Them go to Haiti, Puerto Rico, Honduras, all them places, people. And them carry them in a boat, come to Florida. Remember me tell them about Nicaragua? I'm frightened when we get up this morning and read the Gleaner. So said, so done. They are going to what? Nicaragua. And then guess what them say them are going to Nicaragua go do? Go work construction. These people do not work construction, family. You want to see them people for construction, man? Come on, man. So they give the Jamaican authorities a hot one, or the Jamaican authorities allowed to swallow. They just swallow one hot one because they want to swallow it. And now them gone down the road. Me I wonder if you come to my country and you look shaky and you're suspect. You come there for 6 days when me look. You're sitting there for 1 day. Right away there's a red flag. You're not leaving the airport. May I hurry up? Send you back home. In this instance, it did not happen. France sent them back home. France did not let them continue. They were going to Northern America. I saw them say them I go. I come America. So they were coming to Northern America. So them I come and Nicaragua and them place there. Because them can't just land in America. So them know so them now come to America. So they would have to land in Nicaragua and then place there. And then them take boats and come in America just like that. So when they find them Paris, them send them back home. Jamaica act like them don't know about the smuggling and them catch these people. And guess what them do with them? Make them continue, give them strength and places sleep a soft, warm bed where Paris didn't give them. Make them enjoy the waterfront and get a peace of mind. Just enjoy Jamaica. Send them along their way. Don't send them home because there's no red flag here, nothing to see here. Having only 1 day supply for 6 days in our country, that is not a red flag. No, not for Jamaica. No, not for Jamaica. That is not a red flag. So Jamaica did not send them back. Jamaica let them continue along their way. And when we wake up this morning, I'm going to see that these people are heading to Nicaragua. And on top of that, it seems as if them go tell Jamaican immigration, say, them are going to work construction in Nicaragua. Red flag again, you know. And them, yeah, they go back, you know. Straight, India, they go back, you know. But we allow them to go along the way on this journey, making them way to the US. Like I said, if they go to California, in no time, them are rich youth. Richer than me, where they are fine for how long. If them head to California, them set of people there. In no time, they are highly rich people. Richer than you and I, where they are United States forever. Because computers, them are some computer techie. Them not come to work on a farm work, on a construction site. They not wash no pot in a restaurant. Them not spread no bed nowhere. So I tell you, that education is key, my people. When you go to construction site, you see black people and a lot of Mexican people. Education is key. What me say? That's why we want to look at youth, them strive for the best. Indians do not work construction site and some pure jobs. When you go to Walmart, you see some old Indians who are retired as at work because they feel like doing something to them, so them bonus seize up. That no means that them hungry yeah, that them son who are doctor and the daughter who are dentist are a certain type of big job them do are techie, not take good care of them. A lot of these old Indian people just want to work because this just to keep them bone flexible. You see what I'm saying, people? It's not like them hungry, enough of them. Look here. I was part of say hungry Indian boy. I don't know which state to live, you know. But I don't see the buck up on a hungry Indian, you know. I don't know what kind of state to live. I don't buck up on a hungry Indian. Yeah? One man. I know one man, people. He used to live in one apartment, one Indian man live there. And the man, family come check him all the time, and the man is a hoarder. When you look at him house, it's terrible. All type of stuff everywhere. But him love gamble. The man take bus, go to the casino, go gamble. And the man pass, drop out of the casino. Drop out of the casino. The Indian man. Drop out of the casino, people. And the Indian family rally round, you know. All of us it's a family from all boat, you know. But the Indian them gather around the family people. They do. They do, people. A million of them will live in a one room. Me and Uno can't live so. So me back to the education thing, because Indian do not work certain jobs. The education allow them to get better standard of better jobs, so them can have a better standard of living. Chinese same way. Education. You know, see them people that bounce around America work on a construction site family. And I wash pot at the back of no restaurant and a spread bed. When the Chinese and Indian do them thing there. Nah man, unless them come from some Trinidad or some local place. Or them a work at Walmart because them a go to university to become a doctor. Or some old Indians who retire but then just want to work to keep them bone alive. But for real life, in a real life, Indian really don't entertain full job because of them education. They're educated people. Remember, Carlos, I tell you, Indians are educated people. They are techie. Look at Indians. Are them a doctor in America? Are them a dentist? Look what they work with them do, man. Are them a the techie? Look what they work with them do. Where you not see them at work at? They might have drive truck, control a whole trucking company too. Then do all them things there too. But they not bounce around, people. Indian not bounce around both you. And allow me to tell you. Anyway, people. So when we get an next piece of story about the departure of these people, let me tell you, because they must say them supposed to leave today. But we get another piece of story that I read for you also that is an insider piece. It's coming from inside. Confidential information. Where these guys plan were to leave the 6th, the 7th, and the 8th. At 3 days they're supposed to take to leave Jamaica. They were supposed to fly out of Jamaica on smaller planes in groups of 50. The same information when I get that alleged that Mr. Chang took over the investigation. It was like they were shocked to see him at the airport. It's alleged. And he took over the investigation, and that's what me getting to understand. But this stuff here, me not understand. But you know, Jamaica already. Some people say, well, they can't take over the investigation. Yes, they can. It's a Jamaica. Yes, they can. They can bend anything. Jamaica no walk straight. So that they get to understand. It's alleged that Chang, they were surprised to see him upstairs yesterday. Mr. Chang, I'm hearing this about you that you showed up yesterday at the airport, right? You know, it's alleged that you showed up there yesterday at the airport. So I'm getting a foreign me I hear this, you know, sir. It's a news spread. Yeah, man, because people want them country work well, you know. Yeah, people want them country work well. So me get to understand, so they were supposed to leave Jamaica on the 6th, the 7th, and the 8th in groups of 50 heading to Puerto Rico. Now, when them go to Puerto Rico, you know that them have Puerto Rico or Honduras, one of those places. So when them go there in Puerto Rico, to be exact, them have a holding area for them in a holding house, where them go and them sit down and wait, and them chance to get a boat to find themselves to the US, right? Then we get up this morning again, and I see, like I say, Nicaragua of all places, but then go and work on construction site. And Jamaica immigration take that, you know, like we are idiot. So it does look like the government is all over it. Just give them it like somebody is in on this. Somebody knows something. I feel say somebody knows something, it's just me. I might be totally wrong. No, I might be. No, people, don't take my word for it. I might be totally wrong. I just feel say somebody in our high offices know about it. And there got to be somebody in our immigration. You can't call a shot somebody in a government. Because this is some big thing, you know. You can't call a shot playing out no identification and sitting on a never make plan for Jamaica and your land. Now me and you could call them the shots there. No. The air traffic controller can't call that the shots them if we reach out to other people and tell them that we have a situation right here at our hand. And they have to get answer from that person in authority as to what to do. So however air traffic controller do them job and land plane, they might take order they might take, you know, they might work by order, because them not gonna do that. No, when the people disembark, find themselves through them little ropes there at the airport. Now, immigration officers in Jamaica, them gonna walk around, them are no idiot. Immigration officers are well trained. You can't go around with immigration officer like that at Jamaica. I want you guys to know that. Them not normal people. Them trained, they're well trained. Don't take them simple. So when you go in a line, I wait for them to stamp you this, stamp you that way you know got. Because you only have sitting for coming to the country now one day, but you say you want to stay there for 6 days. So that a red flag, immigration officer, I tell them to go over this and have somebody escorted to another room. So that alone, you should have turned back. But me a vow to my immigration officer them in Jamaica. Me know say them not let through nobody on them own. Where say them a come to Jamaica for 6 days, but them only have supply and sitting for 1 day and rare. They don't go prepare for 1 day. What can I sit in that? Because the plan was for them to move from Jamaica and smaller planes who the smugglers charter for them. They might get charter plane, no, smaller charter. Remember, the smuggler charter the plane, and the smuggler rent hotel room, and the smuggler rent all the plane. The smuggler give them fake documents. The smuggler do everything, people. From India straight to United States. That's where these guys are heading. Well, in terms of them come to Jamaica, yes, of course, Jamaica border wide open. Now for them, Jamaica probably illegal around business right now. Sit down in a certain type of stores in there, take away food out of Jamaican people mouth. Illegal as hell. Because that's how it is. And with this type of airport, it'll give a signal to the rest of the world now. Say, look here. Jamaica loose. When corruption and ball run, you know, actors will survive in a corrupt environment. They might look. Yes, they are looking, people. Oh, yes, they are looking. The antenna go up. Loose borders, weak fences. These people antenna are go up. If you are a criminal, you look for areas where have the least defense, areas where you can go in and do your thing and come out and not get caught. So that's the job of criminals. Them always look how them can inflict them crime and they not get caught. So if they find place that security is tight, they move from there and they find the place with the least resistance. Right? That's where them go and start operate them stuff. Right? We get to understand, say the United States is tightening up on Indians coming from India based on them hacking and them scamming, you know, what they are known for. So I get to understand, say a lot of them I get blocked from coming to the United States, even when them legal, they might get turned back. So this is the way them seems like them are take. Because at first, we never see this with the Indian, I come across no border. So we get to understand, say over 40,000 of them get caught between the US and Mexican border, them caught by the authorities coming across the border. Over 40,000 of them people last year, Indian, from India. And there are a lot of Chinese coming to the American border also. Everybody that take take advantage of the border there. Must I say, everybody them mama come through at the border there. No matter where you come from in the world, Africans people, Middle Eastern people, everybody that come through that weak fence there, where you call the Mexican-US border. Anyway, people, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it give you a little more clarity as to what's going on with these guys. Them say them leave today. I hope them left today. I hope them go on where them go. I hope them just go on. One more thing before me leave on you guys. And it bother me. This is bothering me big time. Now, whenever the Jamaica know what them youth that come to Jamaica come do. Them have laptop, you know. They have laptop. They come to Jamaica enough for them. Remember, for them job at India is to sit down in some room, run some cubicle, enough of them. I try to find out who they can chop. I chopper them in a people. They talk about chopper. I them are the real chopper. I wonder what them are go out of the country with on them laptop. That's my concern. What are they leaving out of the country with on their laptops? What is in their wallet? Is Jamaican system sophisticated enough to like take them laptop like how them do it in America? So run them laptop and see what them boy are do them laptop. What did they do in Jamaica with them laptop? And then for days have enough time for tick, 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 tack and poke around and peep. See what kind of weak fence of Jamaica, weak firewall them can jump in now. People, think I like colors of that? Me not techie people, but me have techie friend. I mean, know them thing I work, we read and we understand. Them got Jamaica, right? Laptop. All of them boy, I bet the whole of them have laptop. Me not ask people. That them carry them laptop. And they pack light. Me I tell you them roll. Most of them probably just have a backpack on them back with two pieces of clothes in it. Maybe a little piece of carry on, but not no big old nothing. Them youth are walk light. We know them are youth here. See? But my thing is, my question is, what them boy take out of the country in terms of information? Did them come to Jamaica and poke around and see what kind of firewall? People are hack. Jamaica understand how I go on the rest of the world, you know. Jamaica understand say them same people are trying to do the most hacking in the West. Yes, people. So what did they come to Jamaica and take away in them laptop? We don't know, you know. We don't know. We don't know if the Jamaican government have the means and the know-how to take with them boy a laptop and take your time and go to every single one of them. Search them and make sure so they don't have no chip or hide nowhere. Search everybody thoroughly. All of them pants foot. All of them him. You search them thoroughly. Because we don't know what they might have. People, hear me. You come to a country where security weak. You can take disadvantage of that if you're a thief. Computer thief. And then them do them working on people. And them are people call up on the phone and tell me say you win this and that. And them are the real chopper. Jamaican people not chop. You're mad, man. Them are people that chop, man. Somebody just ask, did they poke around Jamaica, the government system, banks, accounts, me don't know. Any firewall will leak at Jamaica. Did them, you know, link into the government free Wi-Fi system out there? Did them get a hold of the free Wi-Fi where the government have out there? And poke around. Don't think I joke call us and they couldn't stay there. The Ghan people, thank you so much for watching that video. Yeah. Enough manners and respect to each and every one were there. Yeah, man, I really appreciate you guys. The mobile guys, and I got you. Yeah, me know me not sound like when I'm in the studio or whatever, but so you go, love on the people. My name is Jamaican Carlos, and I'm out.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You that chop line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again.
What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, eat no at you. COVID money, miss away, eat the yellow rat you. Use the youth, them money, waste and bust a man to statue. Say we like a cashew, but bigger than a figure you. Take the spit of money, gal and say that it's not you. One day the man above end up him, I got a bet too much. It in the kitchen, some of five like a patu. When singers and DJs and social media's coming at you.
It burn me.
300% raise.
It burn me.
Garbage pile up the day.
It burn me.
Give the teacher them raise.
It burn me.
I see corruption face.
It burn me.
Mash down the people them house.
It burn me.
Every day appear arms out.
It burn me.
Appear money them a thief.
It burn me.
And them a sell out with each.
Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again.